everyone. Thanks for joining us again. So it is October here in Southern California. It's still very warm and sunny, but we are still doing pumpkin facials. So what I'm going to talk about today is why is the pumpkin peel or the pumpkin facial so popular during this time of year? The reason why is the pumpkin is very unique in both exfoliating the skin, increasing the skin's ability to hydrate the skin, and has a very potent form of antioxidants. So some of the ingredients that are in the pumpkin peel are vitamins A, vitamin C, vitamin E, which are very powerful antioxidants. It also has minerals that are anti-inflammatory and healing to the skin. Some of the things are potassium and zinc. We also can't forget the most important of all those antioxidants is, of course, beta-carotene, which is wonderful both for healing inside your body as well as on your skin. So the pumpkin as a fruit, when it is in a peel solution of salicylic, lactic, and glycolic acid, it actually increases its exfoliating properties and healing properties. And so some of the things that it can address on skin is dry, dull, aging skin, as well as inflamed skin. It does decrease redness in skin. If you also have unbalanced skin, where some areas are oily and other areas are dry, it can balance out the skin. And how that works is, the areas that are dry, dull, aging, uneven skin tone, you need to exfoliate that. So pumpkin has gentle exfoliating properties to remove the dead skin cells. So the side effect of that, increases its skin ability to hold in that moisture and also give a glowing, even-toned skin. Now, when you have unbalanced skin, there's some areas of your skin that's producing too much oil, then what it does is it balances out the oil production in your skin. So the end result for most skin types is you have glowing, even-toned, rebalanced skin. The award-winning facial that I do every year that has a very committed following. What is different and unique about it is the pumpkin protocol that I use. So most facials, when they're doing a pumpkin peel, it's that specific peel is the pumpkin peel, but their cleanser, their toner, their moisturizer, every other product that they use in the facial is the normal products that they use. So this specific protocol that I follow begins and ends with pumpkin. So for example, the first one is a pumpkin enzyme cleanser. Now this is a very specific pH to prep the skin for the next step, which is the pumpkin peel, which is the exfoliating process, which heals the breakouts, increases skin cell turnover, and lightens up dark patches of the skin. So it is a pumpkin enzyme cleanser. This cleanser is very special because it can address the pH of someone who has rosacea-prone skin, so they have an overgrowth of yeast on their skin, where someone who has oily, unbalanced skin and has breakouts, they have an overgrowth of Papillon bacteria, so it sets the pH for their skin. So it's a unique pH cleanser. So the next step is the pumpkin peel. So the pumpkin peel, again, the professional formula is in a glycolic, lactic acid, salicylic potent percentage solution. So that exfoliates the skin. Then the next step of it is a pumpkin toner. So the pumpkin toner resets the pH, because once you have a peel on, your skin is highly acidic. So it resets the pH of your skin to prep it for the next step, which is the pumpkin cream. Now the pumpkin cream is high in antioxidants and high in humectants. So not only does it moisturize the skin, it decreases inflammation, whether it's due to acne or rosacea, and it increases hydration because of the high amount of humectants in the moisturizer. So basically for hours after you use this cream, it continues to increase the hydration in the skin. So that is why I use this specific protocol, because you've got a multi-layering method of the antioxidants, the humectants, as well as the minerals that both decrease inflammation, and slow down the aging process. So one of the things that I highly recommend is when this time of year comes around that you do a professional pumpkin facial with a pumpkin peel. And the reason why is because the ones that you see that you can buy online, the percentages of the performance ingredients are low because they don't want to be liable for contraindications. It's kind of like going to Target and getting aspirin for a headache. If you need Vicodin or something much stronger for a painkiller, you're going to have to go to a licensed professional to get a prescription in order to use that. So it's the same thing. So I highly recommend that if you can, to do a professional pumpkin facial, and hopefully you'll be able to find someone in your area that does from beginning to end all pumpkin, so you get the full spectrum benefits of the pumpkin facial. So once again, to go over everything that we have covered, the pumpkin facial addresses if you have oily, breakout prone, unbalanced skin, as well as dry, aging, sun damaged, or dull looking skin, and everything in between. So thank you again for watching, and happy fall!